welcome back. We are going to take on the Formless Flesh. The final version of the Flesh boss. And we're going double leopard again, just like we did the last time. It worked well, so we're going to stick with it. The fuck was that? Hold on a second. Well, that was disgusting. Wanted to make sure I got a screenshot of that son of a bitch. Ugh, that was gross. Anyway, where were we a minute ago? Right. 2 lepers. 2 lepers, Houndmaster, Vestal. I think Vestal might actually not be the best here, but it's the only option I have at the moment. So that's what I'm going with.
The spasmodically squirming, braying, and snorting half-corpses were heaped each upon the other until at last I was rid of them. The warrens had become a landfill of snout and hoof, bristle and bone, a mountainous, twitching mass of misshapen flesh fusing itself together in the darkness.
Gross. Lovecraftian. Love it.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe.
Okay, map layout here is good for us. We can go straight down the middle and then hope that we get some scouting so we'll know either to basically go right or left, up or down, which way. Okay. You're kidding. Come on. He had like a 70% chance. And he's already this fucking stressed out. This could be a problem. Of course, the 2 things that I'm most worried about, I mean, I have some stress reduction in the form of the Houndmaster, but the 2 things I'm most worried about right now are stress and the chance of a skiver showing up. Isn't that what those guys are called? The guy that can hit, like, the back 3 rows with their spears.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
And they just fucking crit like all goddamn crazy. Because if one of those guys shows up, and he shows up in the 3rd or 4th rank, I don't have a way to pull. And again, I wanted to bring in a cultist so that I could pull like one of those skivers into the range of my lepers and then take them out that way. Didn't work out though. Just didn't have an occultist to take. So we gotta hope that we don't run into one, that we don't get a lot of stress. We're getting, a little lucky in that,
the path is clear.
We just haven't had to fight anything yet until now. But again, we're getting lucky because it's surprised. But we're also a little unlucky because we haven't gotten scouting yet, so we're still not exactly sure which way to go here. And I want to take the opportunity to camp to get rid of stress and apply any buffs that I can. It'll be real important. Okay, that's perfect. That'll get him down to where he'll die from the bleed. Let's go ahead and intimidate this guy to... he resisted. I was going to say just to get that huge accuracy debuff, and of course the prot debuff would have been nice, but instead we got neither. It's not like I don't think you can actually get just one. It's either both or nothing. I wish there was the chance to get one at least, but I don't think that's how the game works. Yeah, I think we ought to just take this guy out. Ooh, wow. First and in one hit is always nice. And then the next time we can use him to get rid of the prot on this big guy. Well, hell, if we keep hitting for 27, then we won't even have to get rid of prot. But imagine if we'd gotten rid of prot and then we'd gotten that, that'd have been like 50 fucking damage. buff. So we did get rid of a little bit of his prot. Doesn't have a whole lot of prot left, so let's just go ahead and attack. Oh no, that wasn't quite as good as I'd expected. 15. It's okay. Of course he did. Didn't think we were going to get that off, but there was a chance. Double dodge is surprising and not bad from 2 lepers. More food. Okay, scouting. Good. This is what we need. Okay, so we know he's not in this room, which means he must be in that bottom room. Okay. We did one unnecessary fight. But that's not too bad. Oh, what is this gonna do? Fragile. What is that exactly? I forget. Ah, crap. Well, that's not good, especially on a boss that can hit so damn hard. High HP pool, you know, just to soften crits. Well, we don't have that anymore. Wow, not touching that. Okay. Hopefully we only have this in the next fight. The room fight. I really don't want a hallway fight in that last hallway. Alright. Let's set this up now. Because I think we're going to probably be able to take care of these worms with Hughes. Now, if we're lucky, we can do it with 1. Not quite, almost. As long as we actually hit with these next Hughes. No stun, please, by the way. Oh, good, okay. Yeah, alright. And that worked out. Dude's already marked and debuffed, so his prot is lower. Yeah, prot's only like 10% now. Let's go ahead and get it all off because he still has quite a bit of health. And then hopefully we'll be able to just take him out. You know, if we get a crit or 2, we'll just be able to take him out this turn. That was surprisingly low for a dude who doesn't have prot. At least we critted on the right guy there, which is nice. Let's bandage up. 28. Okay. Well, 28 from him too. Is good. It is good. Alright. No skiver in the next room and no hallway fight. And I think we're good.
May we find victory.
Well, it's not an easy fight, but it's no skiver, so... Alright. Could be worse. We're definitely going to have to get rid of this guy. I do not want my frontline leper there to... and of course, that's who we think targets. Oh, that one does not cause stress. I do not want him to be afflicted negatively before this boss, before we camp, because after we camp, we can probably, if we need to, cure most of that stress. So we just need him to not panic and get freaked out and afflicted in this one fight, probably. We'll be good to go. Damn, they have high prot. 13. Okay. I should have done that last turn, but like never, because it's still gonna be a few more turns to take out these high prot motherfuckers. 8, no stun, please. Good. Keep everyone at a decent level here. Damn. I was hoping for a crit. Of course. I do have a 13% crit chance on that one guy. Or at least on that one skill. I always forget that the crit chance changes between skills. 9% on that one, for example. Stun and move to the back. Moving to the back isn't a problem. The stun is annoying because I really wish I could heal her. She's not doing so well. We don't want her to be too low right before the boss. You know, that boss, he hits hard with everything. You know, his stun attack with the tail, the weird little alien mouth thing that can hit and crit real hard. The Jaws attack that usually only hits your front lines. I think it can only hit the front 2 lines, but causes, you know, major bleed and just does huge base damage. We need everyone to be as high as possible before that fight. You know, I think we're good to go here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and finish him off. We don't want him to damage us again.
This expedition at least promises success.
Well, wanted to take that stuff, but just too full. And don't want to get rid of anything. I don't remember if we can get debuffed by the boss.
A spark without kindling is a goal.
Probably not. Alright, we are ready. Can't eat any more food. Let's go.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding.
Well, change right off the bat to 2 maws. Don't like that. And this one is the alien. Yeah, it is. The alien anus attack. That is, of course, the heal. The heal's never that big, though. We can probably just, you know. Probably our attacks will be a little better than its heal, so the more it heals and doesn't damage us, probably the better, because this one, more than a lot of the other boss fights, is just it's a DPS race between us and the boss. And he's already doing pretty well. You know, we just don't have quite enough damage to get through all this prot.
The ground quakes.
And the sad thing is, you know, if we get rid of prot on one thing, it won't really matter because it'll fucking change anyway. So you can't just bring, you know, a group to get rid of prot and then go to town. It won't work on this boss. Glad I remembered to actually eat the dog treat this time. Not that it matters too much. I mean, we're getting most of our damage into the bleeds here because his prot is so high. You know, doing a little extra damage with that isn't going to do anything. You know, we only do 1 or 2 damage with it anyway. It's the bleeds. The bleeds are where it's at. You know, if we get bleeds in 3 rounds in a row, they last 3 rounds, we're going to be doing a good bit of damage. After we get 3 in. Good, after the change, the bleeds do stay on, so that's good to know, and that's helpful. I was a little worried about that, but they do seem to stay. Bleed again. We got 3 off. See, that guy just took 6 right there. That wasn't great, but not too bad. 12. Slowly taking us down, but we do have self-heals with these guys. If worse comes to worse. Although I'm really wishing that I had an occultist. You know, I think I need some burst heals to really help out our No stun, please. Fuck you. To really help out our lepers with their huge health pool. I don't think our Vestal is gonna be able to cut it here. God, we're just not doing enough damage to the front row. Despite having such hard hitters, you know, the leper is the hardest hitter in the game. You know, if you're just talking about base damage, if you're not talking about, you know, something comparing it to, for example, a bounty hunter hitting someone
Death waits.
Who's marked
The slightest lapse in concentration.
and is human. That's probably the highest damage you can do in the game. Oh man, we need heals, we need our Vestal to not be stunned. She's gonna be on death's door real soon, especially with that fucking blight. 6 total. Just not good enough. We need these front guys to change. The little healing anus is the weak part, but we need it in the front. Yeah. Everything has such high prot. Fucking Jesus, 4 dodges. Why? Oh, man.
Cannot be left unanswered.
Well, okay, there's one death's door. Fuck. And so it begins. Oh man, not good, not good. But if we get multiple people on death's door, then I'm going to be very happy to have the Vestal over the, over the occultist. The AoE heal can get multiple people off of death's door. And yes, I could do it with the self-heals here, which maybe I'll go ahead and do, just to also maybe avoid bleed. It'll give us that. It might give us enough bleed resist. Damn, we need that anus in the front, come on! It's one of the weirder sentences I've said recently. Really need that anus in the front. Damn, well, we are losing this DPS battle here. Obviously, he's at half health. We're almost dead. And fuck, didn't want to use that death's door. Damn it. At least they're not getting crits with the maws there. The maws and jaws. The maws of life. Why the fuck are they called maws of life? Is that a little play on words? The jaws of life? Because they're not fucking doing anything related to living here. Just dying. Oh, man. I think we don't want to get them off death's door. We have the opportunity here, but we need to get the damage in. She's so slow, she's going last, so... You know, these maws are hitting us so hard that even if we'd used him to get him farther off death's door, I don't think it would matter. Hopefully my decision is correct here. If he dies in 2 turns... Hell, he could die in 1 turn if they get maws, a life off, plus a bleed. Could be it for him. And maybe I'll regret not getting him a little farther away from death's door. Anus in the back all the fucking time. Anus in the front is what we need. Come on. That's 7 damage, or 7 health is negating basically one of our leper's turns every time. And that sucks. Don't dodge this, please.
Devastating blow.
Oh, we got a crit for 1. Everything else was a 1 too, but we also critted for 1.
Teetering on the brink.
Yeah, death's door, of course. At least it wasn't a bleed. Wow, 4 damage. Hitting real hard there, aren't we, lepers? Come on.
Masterfully executed.
Slightly better. Slightly. You know, this boss doesn't even have that much fucking health. It's just that this proc. 10. Bleed. Finally, an anus in the front. Time to fucking die. I don't care. I don't care if you got a big ass fucking heal there. As long as we live long enough to get our turns here,
True test. Hold fast.
we're fucking dead.
Or expire.
Yeah. I was right. He's got no prop. How much can we do? Well, 12 isn't quite what I wanted to do. Even 16 isn't quite what I wanted to do. I was hoping for 30s. Hell, even 50s. I mean, that's what we did the last time we came here on Veteran. God damn it. 3 on Death's Door. We need this to be huge. 15. Not quite big enough. We are amazing at surviving all the Death's Door checks, though. Oh my god, we're good at it. And getting just off of Death's Door. Now I really, really am glad. This is exactly what I was talking about. And I'm really glad we brought the Vestal after all to get, you know, just got everyone off Death's Door at the same time there. Still got an anus in the second row. So we might be able to finish it this turn. And we need to finish it this turn. We can't keep getting lucky. And we've got 2 people blighted. One of them on Death's Door. We have to finish this right the fuck now. My god, you survived that too. Amazing. You need this fucking hard. But just in case we miss with 1. Okay. Fucking finally. Oh, thank God.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely
Good Lord, what an anus clincher that was. Oh, man. Oh, and I did finally get that cross. I've been wondering about that cross for quite a while. Haven't gotten one yet. And we did get another legendary trinket. Nice. Love the legendary trinkets. They have no drawbacks. And as far as I can tell, you can't lose them, which is also very nice. They'll just end up back in your inventory, even if you wipe. They're one of the few things you don't have to worry about losing. You don't have to worry about getting back from the bird, from the shrieker.
There's a great horror beneath the manor.
Well, no surprises back here in the
Destroyed.
hamlet. I guess that's good news. No news is good news. Still no fucking abomination. I'm never going to be able to get one up to level 6 if you never give me an opportunity to get one. Game, come on.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.